Welcome. Thank you for taking the time to provide data on participants in your workforce development training program. Your information will help your awarding agency learn more about your participants and their outcomes. In this video, we will show you how to download the collection tool and enter program, provider, and participant information. Then we will show you how to submit the completed spreadsheet to the Census Bureau. For those of you who use an internal database for program management purposes, you may alternatively download the bulk data upload specification sheet and follow instructions detailed there to export a compliant file for submission. Downloading the collection tool. If this is your first time submitting, you can download the collection tool by clicking the Download Spreadsheet button on the page. Make sure to save the spreadsheet so all functionalities and editing capabilities are enabled. You can save the file with any name you prefer. However, we recommend that you save it under a name that makes it easy to track and reuse in future reporting. Entering information for the first submission. The collection tool contains a total of 8 tabs. You will navigate from one section to the next by selecting the tabs along the bottom of the spreadsheet. You will mainly be using the Providers, Programs, Participants, and Survey Response tabs. For more information on how to fill out the collection tool, you can click on the Read Me tab. In the Providers tab, enter information about each of your training partners offering the Workforce Development Training Program. In the Programs tab, enter information about each Workforce Development Training Program offered by your providers. You do not have to fill out the Program ID column. This will self-populate with the information you provide about your program. When selecting the program's industry focus and mode of delivery, use the drop-down menus. If a program spans multiple industries, there are additional industry focus columns. You can enter up to 4 additional industry focuses. In the Participants tab, enter information about each of your participants. You do not have to fill out the Participant ID column. This will self-populate with a combination of the participant's full name and date of birth. Otherwise, enter as much information as possible so we can accurately link participants to census records. After completing the Providers, Programs, and Participant tabs, go to the Survey Response tab. Enter information for each participant in one row. Select the relevant provider name, program ID, and participant ID from the drop-down menus. You will also enter the program start and end dates, program status, and job status. If a participant started a new job, enter the job start date and indicate whether it was in the program's industry focus. If known, please select whether the participant received wraparound services. Remember to enter as much information as you can so that we can conduct the best possible analysis. After entering your data, review the QA tab for potential data entry issues. Please do not make any edits in the Data Output tab. This tab is formatted to allow for smoother processing of the data once it gets to the Census Bureau. Enter information for subsequent submissions. If you have previously submitted a completed spreadsheet, you do not have to enter information in the Providers or Program tabs again unless you have added new providers or programs. In the Participants tab, enter information for each new participant. If a previously recorded participant has moved, you can update their residential address. We recommend entering information for every participant, even if their program or job status does not change. This ensures no participants are accidentally omitted from future submissions when their program or job status do change. Once a participant has cycled out of the program, you do not have to enter their information in the Survey Response tab. The Census Bureau already has their most recent information from one of your previous submissions. Over time, you will find that participants appear in multiple completed spreadsheets as they progress through your programs. The Census Bureau will link these records together and deduplicate them. Submitting a completed spreadsheet to the Census Bureau. Once you have entered and reviewed your tab, log into the collection portal to upload your completed spreadsheet. Click on the Browse button to find your file, and then click on Upload File to upload and submit your file. If there are no errors, you will see the word Submitted next to the file name. If you are not able to upload, contact us at ces.evidence.group@census.gov. Do not email any files with participant information to the Census Bureau. Managing your data for future submissions. We recommend keeping a copy of your submitted file. This allows you to reuse provider, program, and participant information you have already entered. Submissions are not saved in the portal, and the census is not able to send you a copy of your submission. Submitting an updated spreadsheet. If you need to make any changes after submitting, you can resubmit an updated file at any time before the deadline by following the previous steps. Please note that a resubmission will overwrite any previous submission, and you will not be able to resubmit after the deadline. If you need to make changes after the deadline, please contact your awarding agency and the Census Bureau at ces.evidence.group@census.gov. Do not include any participant information in the text of your email. Do not email any files with participant information. For additional help, refer to the FAQs at the top of the collection portal. Thank you for your time.